And massive protests underway in Hyderabad, where Congress workers are demonstrating against the rising fuel prices across the country. There is heavy police deployment on site, and Congress workers who have now taken to streets to protest against rising fuel prices. On your television screens, Republic tracking those images from Hyderabad. This is a protest being staged essentially by the Congress party. As far as the rise in fuel prices across the country is concerned, Aneri, my colleague, is joining us with more details on the same. Aneri, yes, tell us more about these protests.
Well, Christine, we are here at the Dharna Chowk where the Telangana Congress have been staging protest against the petrol and diesel prices which have been increasing day by day. Well, now the petrol and diesel prices have crossed the mark of 100 rupees here, and also now, as you can see, many of the Congress leaders have been arrested by the Telangana police. As you can see, the massive deployment of police officials here, barricades being put in place. Well, now this is the protest which was called by the newly elected TPCC chief, the Telangana Congress chief, Revant Reddy, and also, as you can see here, the massive deployment, police officials are arresting the Congress leaders who are staging protest against this. And also, as earlier also we had seen Revant Reddy stating that they will fight for the people of Telangana, and also he have been stating that nowhere in the world petrol and diesel prices are so high. Not even in Pakistan the petrol prices are so high, but why in India? And also Revant Reddy has slammed the state and the central government over this petrol and diesel prices, and stating that in the state, Chief Minister KCR and also at the center, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is looting the people of the common citizens. And as you can see, massive police deployment, barricades being put in place, and also few Congress leaders staging protest, still staging protest, and also many of them have already been arrested. As you can see, barricades have been broken down here by the Telangana Congress leaders. And also, let me remind you, the Congress leaders had called for a Chalo Raj Bhavan call, and starting from this point, they had decided that they would walk all the way till the Raj Bhavan here in the state. But all the Congress leaders have now been arrested by the police officials for staging protest, and also the Congress leaders claim that many of their Congress senior leaders have been put under house arrest, as they had given a call for the protest today. And as you can see here behind me, massive police deployment here at Dharna Chowk in Hyderabad.
Yes, because remember the situation not just in Hyderabad and Navy, but across the country. What we can pick up is that the diesel prices are now closing in on almost 100 rupees per litre. And as for petrol is concerned, that already has crossed the 100 rupee mark. So there is a lot of anger, and the opposition certainly at this point in time levying on that crisis.
Definitely. Well, now the common citizens also have been raising this point that the petrol and diesel prices, which has already crossed the mark of ₹100, and near about the price of petrol is nearly about 102 rupees here in the state of Telangana. And also, in regard with this, the Telangana Congress had decided to call for a massive protest. And as you can see on the visuals also, how the police deployment has been put in place, and also how the Congress officials, Congress workers, each and every person have been staging protests. Many of them were seen coming on the bullock cart, and also putting a mark of protest that petrol and diesel prices have been increasing day by day, but at the same time slamming the center and the state government for not doing anything, and also how it is being affecting the common man on the daily basis, how it is affecting the financial income of common man are the questions being raised by the opposition party. And also TPCC chief Revant Reddy has slammed Chief Minister for not doing anything for the common man here in the state of Telangana.
Yes, the Telangana Congress staging a massive protest against rising fuel prices, both against the centre and the state, by the way. Thank you, Aneri. For the moment, we'll leave it at that.